Hi, everyone. It's Prabjit here. I'm speaking with Jessica Flax about a show she's installing. It'll be ready at the end of the month. Thank you, Jessica, for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Jessica, tell me about this show. It's taking up one of the bays that an artist is usually in, called Ground Up Gallery. What's going in there?
So what I have done is I've transformed that space into an ossuary using cactus bones. So typically an ossuary is, a room or a space that is decorated with human remains. So bones or sometimes mummies to convey a message. And what I've done is use cactus bones instead of human remains, obviously.
Okay. And so, ossuary, where does that term come from? Like, why do they use human remains?
So there can be various reasons, some it's usually used to commemorate something. It can be a war memorial or have religious significance. I'm going to show you a picture of the one that inspired my project.
Mhm.
So this is the Capuchin Monastery in Rome. And these are the remains of Capuchin monks that have been just arranged in order to kind of show reverence and just remind us that life is fleeting, right? And so what we do matters.
Yeah. And so ossuaries, you've visited these ossuaries like out
Yeah.
there in Italy.
Yeah, so I've visited a couple in Italy, and then there's a really famous one that a lot of people are familiar with
Mhm.
in Paris. It's located underground, the Paris catacombs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. And have you built an ossuary before, or how did you come to this idea?
So I've actually been wanting to do this project for a really long time, and I'm glad that it worked out. Last year for the All Souls procession in Tucson, I built kind of like a smaller version of this. That was just, a few cactus skeletons, and I kind of made an arch that you could see that was outside. But for this, I was super excited that Sean was interested in, helping me bring this idea to life.
And how did you get in touch with Sean, or Sean got in touch with you? How did that come to be?
Yeah, so I was talking with some members of SUBSPACE, possibly about membership and the collective. And, Sean saw that I was interested in turning one of the spaces into a cactus ossuary. And he heard about that and contacted me. And, we decided to make it work.
Well, yeah, I'm glad he did. I've been at Subspace working on my own things and had a little preview. What do you have planned for when the show will be given an audience? Of course, we're in a pandemic right now, and how will the audience experience that room?
Yeah. So, obviously we want to be safe because,
Mhm.
like you said, we're in the middle of a pandemic. So, it's going to be open for a weekend. So, Saturday the 31st from 3 to 6, and then Sunday, November 1st from 11 to 2. And people can just show up. When you show up at Subspace, you'll be outside and then let in either by yourself or by the small group that you're in. And you can just go into the studio space and have it all to yourself for a few minutes with just you and your group.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. And actually, Subspace has a show this coming weekend. Will the people attending that event be able to go in the room, or will they be able to see the installation?
Yeah, so it's actually pretty much ready. So it will be on display. I'll have everything lit up. There's candles, um, but you won't be able to go inside. So you'll be able to see it from the outside, definitely, but it's going to be roped off. So you can actually go into the space, but you can see it from the outside.
Wow, that's great. Well, I'm looking forward to the final touches that you're probably putting on in the next week, and yeah, looking forward to seeing it done. How will the lighting be? inside?
So the lighting is pretty low, which is, really fits in with the inspiration for this because ossuaries are typically underground, right? They're underground structures. So we're trying to like preserve as much of the undergroundness of it that we can. So it's going to be lit very dimly by some overhead lighting and then be illuminated with candles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Jessica, for speaking with me and describing this installation that's coming up.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to for you to see it.
All right. Well,